In today's video, we will learn how to use the Bookings tab, the Payments tab, add a price breakdown to an item, and generate and share an invoice with a client. As you can see, we are in the Bookings tab now. This tab gives you an overview of all the items that you have added to your proposal, along with their cost, suppliers, if added, confirmation numbers, payment status, and commission status. Now, you would have also observed that in a few rows the cost shows as a range. That is because those items have multiple options for the client to choose from. For example, in the first row, you can see there are two activity options. One is $300 and the other is $600. Once the client either informs you of their choice or selects an option directly through the client portal, the final selected price is reflected in the trip total. Similarly, for hotels where two or more room options are presented, the client selects their preferred room and the final price of the selected room is then accounted for. Now, if we move to the Payments tab, you'll see three sections: active authorizations, expected payments, and past payments and authorizations. The active authorizations table shows the line items and amounts that have already been authorized by the client for payment using their card. For example, Dunn's River Falls Tour has an authorized amount of $180, which the agent can now use to pay the supplier and log the payment against that booking. The expected payments table shows all remaining payments that are still pending. It also indicates whether a payment is ready for authorization. To make a payment ready for authorization, certain conditions must be met, which we'll cover in a separate guide. You may also notice that some items appear more than once. This happens when the payment for a booking has been scheduled in multiple installments. For example, for the beachfront resort, you'll see installment 1 of 2 and final balance 2 of 2, each with its own due date and amount. Finally, the past payments and authorizations table displays authorizations that have already been used and marked as paid. It also includes authorizations that have expired. Since each authorization is valid for 30 days, any unused authorization automatically moves to this section once it expires. Thanks for watching. Continue exploring TripLoft guides to master every feature and streamline your travel business. See you in the next guide.